I'm not a part of the Hebrew Israelite community. I just got done talking about it. And I can't be associated with the Hebrew Israelites anymore. The real deal. How do you become an Israelite? You don't become an Israelite. I'm not coming in representing the Hebrew Israelite community anymore. Nah, I ain't doing that. So somebody asked me like, oh, so what do you identify as now if you're saying you're not a so-called Hebrew Israelite? Why lead a movement? Well, because it's a movement. And movements stop. But are actually cosplaying as the ancient Israelites. And they are exactly like Christians because they're still picking and choosing the parts of the Bible in which they want to follow. The Israelites have been bamboozled, have allowed themselves to be bamboozled and continually bamboozle themselves. I just want people to understand the Hebrew Israelites consistently are shooting themselves in the foot. Nobody's taking it seriously.
First off, I want to say, Kaladali Awaba, Shemi Washai, Bashemi Kakodash, the blindness to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessing to the elect of the nation of Israel. I'm the brother Shapar from the JMS Jamaica camp. And as you can see, Alazid has done it again, otherwise known as Alazar of the Sakari. This man have a track record, man. At this point, he's the one is not to be taken seriously, man. Yeah, this man have a track record, man, and that track record, is evident that no one should be listening to this man, in regards to anything to do with the truth. Yeah, rebuke after rebuke, doing stuff that is outside of the spirit, over and over again. Anyone that fall for what this man is about, man, you deserve what's coming to you, man. You deserve what's coming to you. Yeah? This man is not credible enough, for anyone to listen to at this point. Seeing all the things that he did over the years, man. And the things that rebuke came down on him for. Yeah? And I noticed him speak about pick and choose in which part of the doctrine, they want to follow. Look, man, you are the one that basically pick and choose, man. Yeah? How about taking out whole books out of the scriptures, man? Talking about the Apostle Paul. Yeah? You know what this thing go? Come on, oh, man. You see, but this is all because of pride. This is the reason why the Lord did this to this dude, man. It's because of pride. And his whole lust is for clout. Money and clout. His focus is to become famous, man. It was never about the Lord Yahushua, man. It was about putting themselves up front, man. And that's the reason why he called himself the chief high priest. And this man having no respect for the Lord Yahushua, man. No respect any at all. And this is the reason why he went this direction, man. And the worst of him is yet to come. The worst of him is yet to come. And this is the reason why the Lord leave up certain spirit on him, man. The Lord is telling the Romans, the first chapter said the Moses gave them over to a reprobate mind, because he's a reprobate. Stuck in things up his ass and all these things. You think a man of the spirit, the Lord allow these things to happen to a man of the spirit? Just like that, man. The Lord is not dealing with these niggers, man. You see, and I'm saying before, it's all about pride. Pride, this is the reason why the Lord is bugging this nigga out. And chances are he's just a sellout, man. Chances are, this man love money. They love money, so you know what you go already. Yeah? This man is in no position to be critical of Hebrew Israelites, man. No position in it at all. Yeah? So I don't think no one should be listening to this man any at all. And if anyone is listening to boy, hey, look, man, the Lord is going to deal with you all, man. And we're not a part of a movement. We are Hebrew Israelite and we are not a part of a movement. I don't know how other Israelite groups, consider themselves as, but we are JMS is not a part of a movement, man. We have the truth. That's what we are. We are dealing with the truth. Yeah? Down all these terminologies. But anyway, let me get some precept here because you see, you can see it in these men out attire, man, how them put themselves, man, together, man. You know, it's all about clout. You know, it's all about put themselves forward. This thing is all about forwarding themselves, man. You know, and you see the very things that these men basically get are Sakar, as we speak about Allah said, you know, the things that he got rebuked about over the years, it show what type of spirit was on this man. You know, why would one want to keep his ear tall? For example, you know, hey, you know, cut your hair. Why you can't cut your? Why you couldn't cut your hair? You know, because it was more than just about hair, man. I have a man of a motive why they want to do whatsoever them doing. You know, because a man would have considered that him hair or him hairstyle would have add to his looks. You know, so that show what type of spirit is on you, man. Yeah, you want to maintain a certain look. You know what I mean? What is the purpose of maintaining a certain look? You know what I mean? You all know the answer to that. Yeah? It's all vain. It's vanity. And you see all the cap wearing and you can't prophesy with the cap on your head and you decide to be rebellious and have caps on your head and all these type of things, man. Yeah? It's for the same reason, man. The reason why you put on these things is to look good, you know, in the sight of men, or to appear, you know, you know, flashy, you know, in the sight of men. You know, it wasn't about the Lord Yahushua, man. It's for yourself, man, salesman. You know, in many ways, you know. And a lot of times these type of style and things, basically, the Negro woman or women is the root of why certain men do certain things. You know, especially how you carry yourself and your attire and all these things is to impress these filthy ass bitches, man. You know, that's why the reason why these men be going to strip clubs to prophesy to prostitutes, man. You know, this type of spirit was on them. you could see what they were interested in, man. You know, but this is a precept here. You know, it's a pride going. It's a pride going before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. You know what I mean? And you can see the pride oozing out of these men. And that's the reason why this man loved the debate scene so much, because he want to forward himself, or he want to appear unto everyone in Israel that he's wise. You know what I mean? Their motives are all wrong, man. And this is the reason why the Lord did all of this, and it's going to get worse and worse, and he's going to descend into a worse state than he is before. He tells about when the unclean spirit come out of a man. I don't think it even did come out of this man in at all, because he was constantly in the wrong all the time. So I don't know. But anyway, he's going to descend in a worse statement. And it's the people who trust and believe in niggas like this. These are men like hirelings, man. These men, we run left the sheep. You can see the spirit on him already. He just switch up, you know. They have a tendency to just switch up all of a sudden. Change up things all of a sudden. You know. Giving in to change, as what the scripture said. Yeah. You know, it's a pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. You know, and that's what you saw on this man. And here other men who took on the same spirit. You know, this is now the time for them to fall, man. For the time for them to fall. That's what we reach right now. Yeah. This man disrespecting the apostle. You see, this man have no real character, you know, manly character, man. This man over the years demonstrated different characters that was not manly. Yeah? No appreciation for what the elders and the apostles did over the years, to the point where he could have received the truth. Yeah? Disrespecting, you know, the apostles, man, calling the apostle Taha outside of his name, man. You know? We remember all these things, man. You know, we can't remember the righteous thing that you did that we can say, okay, this is a point of reference. Every time your name come up, it was all about something unrighteous, man. Are you going off, man? You're in a position right now to tell Israel about anything and the man listening to you right now, bro. Telling the truth, man. No position yet. Good gosh, man. Yeah? It's a better. It is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than divide the spoil with the proud. You know, so all you basically, you know, took on the old Sakari and, you know, because of the hype, you know, and money were coming in, and the other Israelite groups are basically be doing this, man. You know, you're in for a treat, man. The Lord have something lined up for you all, man. Yeah? And this is just the beginning of certain camps be taken out the way. Or certain men be taken out the way, man. Yeah? Rebellion, man. This man is all I can remember about this. It's just rebellious, man. You just want to do your own thing. You're just like Saul. You want to do your own thing and being rebellious, man. Having no respect, you know, when it comes down to your elders and all that, man. You know? But hey, these things must be. These things must be. Yeah, just like Saul. He said, 1 Samuel 15 and 23, he said, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness, you know, is as iniquity, iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he hath also rejected thee for being king. You know, and all of us, you know, is going to be crowned, man. Or the Lord, the Awashai is going to put crown on all of our heads, man. You know, but a lot of Israelites not going to be crowned, man. You're going to be found, you know, to be ashamed, you know, that you reject the Lord, man. Because that's what you did. You reject the Lord for yourself. You know, forward in yourself instead of you forward the Lord, the Awashai, man. That's what a lot of you guys are doing, man. A lot of these, even other camps out there who they know what we're talking about. That not pushing the name of the Lord. You know, not pushing. You see, and if you watch the video with Alice, he never mentioned for a good while. He never mentioned the name of the Lord, man. I don't know where if he mentioned it in the hardest time, but the parts of the video watch, I never heard the Lord name mentioned, man. Because that's the spirit. The spirit is for them to forward themselves, man. Yeah. So this man from the get-go, from the minute we know this guy, he was rebellious, man, and that's why he was put out of you know, James, man, and when he was doing his own thing, doing what he feels like, you know, changing up stuff, you know, disagreeing with certain things, you know, he was just being rebellious, man. You know, defiling the Passover. Look, hey, this man do the long list of things that this man do. Yeah? And people be basically be forgiving him without this man repenting. Because he never repented, man. Yeah? He proceed to have his own way. Yeah? And this is the outcome, man. This is the outcome. You know, we knew it. We knew it all along. You know, we see what spirit is on a man when based off their actions, man, and you know they carry themselves, man. You know, as we said before, every man have a motive to do what they are doing. You see, just question one's motive, and you find out what type of spirit is on them. You know, no man do anything without a reason for doing it, man. Yeah. So we see what it's all about. You know, we see that it was all about, you know, putting himself forward, making money and all this and getting the girls. That's what it was all about, you know. And chances are, he took the bag. You know, because money is the god of these men, man. Money is the god of this man. Believe it or not. It's two more precepts and then you see things is breaking up, falling apart. You have certain men leaving. You have Asada and the deacon left Sakari. You know, things not looking so well. Now this nigger is saying that he's no longer associated himself with the Hebrew Israelites, man. So what's gonna happen to his congregation, man? They're gonna follow what he's saying. I'm sure that everyone is not gonna follow, man, and men is gonna separate, man. And see, this is the process of the whole thing that he started falling apart. I'm talking about him start the Sakari and give it the name. I see the word Sakari, the very fact that he took on the name Sakari, show that you have a spirit of rebellion, man. Yeah? Everything around you painted, rebellion, man. Highlighting the spirit of rebellion, man, from the get-go. Yeah? Satan, man. That's what's on you guys, man. Satan. Yeah? You say, this is Acts 5:38. You say, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. And that's what basically you see going on, man. It's coming to naught. Slowly but surely, it's breaking up. It's breaking up, man. Yeah, that's why I say a movement come to an end. Your movement is coming to an end. You're right. You're right. The movement that you founded is coming to an end. That's what the Spirit of you saying. The Spirit of you saying that what you did is coming to an end. It is coming to naught. Yeah? While you're pointing fingers, there's a finger pointing at you. Yeah? Oh boy. You don't mess with the Lord, your abortion. You think Negroes think they're wiser than the Lord and smarter than the Lord, man. You can go around and get around. The Lord will chop your ass up. And that's what basically happened to this Negro, man. You've been chopped. Yeah? Thinking that what he's doing is right, man. The scripture, yeah, look, man. The Lord will have you doing that, man. Right in your own eyes. Yeah? The Lord will do that, man. You're very convicted that what you're doing is right. The Lord have a spirit on the Negro woman today. That spirit must be on you too. The Negro woman has no accountability, man. And that's that type of spirit is on you. You're always right. What you're doing is right. You are justified. No matter what. That's the spirit that's on you. So guess what? Coming to naught, man. Sure, spirit is not dealing with you. You're coming to naught. That's what's going on here. You're coming to naught. Yeah? He said, but if it be of God, he cannot overthrow it. Look at Great Millstone. Over the years, still firm. No wishy-washy. Yeah? No wishy-washy now go on. No shaking is now go on. Wonder why. You see all these camps, man, buck shuffle, change up things, all type of something that take place. But we stand firm, man. We stand firm on business. Yeah? While you all wishy-washy. Yeah? He said, but if it be of God, he cannot overthrow it. Least happily he be found even to fight against God. And a lot this happened to a lot of you guys, man, who come up against the apostles and brothers, man. You see, you're gonna find out that you come up against the Lord Yahushua, man. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna make this too long. The brothers basically dealing with this subject also. And check out them videos too. So whatever say Kalalal Yahweh Shemi Washai Bashem Rakako Dash WNS to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the lake of the nation of Israel. Shalom.